welcome back to the channel, guys. I've heard your messages and comments to make a video, so here we are. Haven't made a video in a while, just had a little minor surgery. We're doing well though, still recovering, but we're doing all right. Managed to play Pello this week. We got first place again. It's been a fun few months on Pello since I got my Sphinx, but I wanted to make a video just about the state of the game, where it stands, where we're headed, what needs to be changed, what I recommended to the developers, and to see if there's going to be any change, to be honest with you, because the way we are headed, this game is going to be dead. This game will be dead in a few months. So I think first things first is, why are we headed in that direction? And it's basically the easiest thing to say is the game has become too defensive, right? It's very easy to defend right now. I'm mainly talking about the T3 level of things, maybe the T2 level of things. The reason why is, Lava and Spider have gotten easier to get obtained since we helped move the Goblin from VOT to outside the forest. You're able to get the coins. You still need to get the shards and the stones, but it's easier to obtain defense monsters, but it is really hard to get attack monsters. A few months ago, if you looked at the game, Lava and Spider, attacking wise, was doing great. Players in Pello like me, Skag, from my alliance at least, our alliance, Murder, and a few other people, we were all using defense monsters to attack, and it was going really well. Then a lot of people started getting spiders and upgrading their lava to max, and honestly, you couldn't burn. Like currently as the game is, if you're attacking with a lava or spider, you'll get burns, but it's probably not going to be great hits. So a lot of us ended up getting attack monsters. For me, I got my Sphinx. I'll show you guys my monsters. These are the 4 monsters I have. I started out with Dusa. First 2 months in my kingdom, I ended up getting lava to attack with, defending with my Dusa. And then I ended up getting Spider to defend against T4 hits, and now I don't even burn to any T3. But then my lava started hitting really weak, so I went and I got a Sphinx. So I have 4 legendary monsters within 7 months. I basically had to upgrade every 2 months. This cost me 3 grand. This cost me 7. This cost me 7. And this cost me $11,000. That's without food. So I spent 9,000, another 7, that's 16,000, and then 11,000. I spent $27,000 on monsters. And even now, most players in Pello will burn me, but barely. I have to hit twice with my Sphinx to knock traps, and then I have to try to burn somebody. But if they train their traps, I'm capped. And so, what's the solution? Research sucks in this game. Let's go over it so people can stop talking about how important research is not important in this game. It just simply is not, right? When monsters are giving you 2,000-3,000 attack, and then you look at Assembly City attack on Monster Combat, right? If you go to level 20, it's gonna give you 100% attack. That's nothing. That's simply nothing. From level 18 to 19, you get 9% attack. It costs you 3,186 scripts. That's a whole pack. That's $100 for 9% attack. And rallying is useless in this game. People don't see me rally because there's no timer reduction right now. Okay, so nobody wants to wait 5 minutes to hit somebody. Especially when everyone's got everybody else's logins, and rallies hit weaker than solos. People really don't understand that. Great, we get almost 100% attack from rallies on your research tree. But look at my Sphinx. for people who don't understand why I solo a lot. Unit attack solo city, 200%. So I have an extra 110% attack from soloing people. I also have more attack from my monster combat. Where is it? Unit attack solos right here, which is another 100%. So that covers the rally. So I have 200% more attacks soloing people. So it's faster, but it wastes a lot of troops. So my point is, we need a way to be able to attack people without relying on just, here's a $20,000 monster. This is the new monster. It's 25 grand. This is the other new monster. This was like the third one before last. It's 25 grand. The Cerberus, which came out a month ago, 25 grand. Who's gonna spend that money just to burn people? I might be wrong. I think there's 3 people in the game with this at Legendary. 3. That's less than 1%. That's 0.1% probably of the game population. There's maybe 15 people with this monster Legendary. There's 0 with this new monster Legendary. So you have 18 people with the last 3 monsters. For what? How is that successful? It's not. And so, because of this, people are quitting. There's no, especially when you wait for Thursdays to play Pello, and the activity is shitty. Nobody's really burning. And again, I get to complain because I'm first in Pello every fucking week, and I'm burning people. It's not like I'm saying this when I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? And I'm not the only one that will say this. Most people who place in the top 10 in Pello from hitting people will tell you, like, the hits suck. They're nothing special. Like, yeah, we'll hit over and over and over again to 0 people. But there's just too much defense in the game. Alright, so my recommendation, and this is exactly what I told them directly, there's only 2 ways to fix this. 1, rallies need to be decreased. 5-minute rallies are not a thing anymore. They need to be decreased to 2 minutes or 1 minute. Make the game more active. Give it much more attack and add more debuff to it. How are they going to add that? Now, the only way I can see them adding that is with another research tree, which I hate to say that, but like, I don't see how else they would add it. So, add a research tree, but don't use scripts. I think just use resources like the battle tree. You know what I mean? Add another tree with the resources and let us have rallies back in the game, which will enable team participation, and it will save people troops, and it will encourage people to play more. Right? Second, I recommended Hero level 70. I recommended that because, to be honest with you guys, it was the cheapest upgrade. For people who attack all the time, we'll probably get this upgrade for free or $100 because we have the EXP. But what I recommended was make Hero 70 and add debuffs on the tree. There's just not enough debuffs for people in defense gear. It's so out of reach. So Hero level 70 should include health debuff and defense debuff. Up to like 500 or 1,000 each. Because that's how bad it is without it. You know, like, this is my defense gear right now. I'm missing gems too because I'm using them in different gear. But like, this is my stats on Defend City. 8,000 defense. Probably can get it to 8,500 defense. That's insane. That's insanity. This is my solo set with all my debuffs and with my monster, which has enemy unit health debuff 470 and enemy range health debuff 480. So like, I'm lucky to get almost 1,000 health debuff, which is good. The health debuff isn't not the issue because health is hard to get. But then you look at the unit armor debuff, 404 and 422. I'm at 830%. What is 830% to 8,000? Like nothing. The fact that I'm still burning people is crazy. And I'm not saying everybody has 8,000, but I think people in Pello probably have like 4,000 defense at least. 3 to 4,000 defense, which is still crazy that I'm spending $11,000 on a monster just to burn them. So, you know, that's one. Introduce more attack into the game without saying, here's a new $25,000 monster. It hasn't worked for the last 3 monsters. There's 18 fucking people with it. There's no point into adding new monsters into the game. Which, they might be done, because I don't know what monster would come next, to be honest with you. So, the game is very defensive. That's number one. My second point here, and there's really just 2 second points, is just the rewards. Right? I placed first in Pello. I think I used 4,000 chests of my 100k resource chest. 4 to 5,000. And I used 100 million loyalty. Okay? That's about $300-400 worth of stuff. Easily. You guys want to see what I got for first place? Here. This is what I got for first place. 20,000 gold. Congratulations, you won number 1. Here's 20,000 gold. What is that going to do? What is 20,000 gold? Nothing. It's just a slap in the face. There's no rewards for being top 10 in anything in this fucking game. That's just how it is. What about the highest reward that people get from getting hit or hitting people, which is the tier 6? You get Liberator chest that we've been getting for 6 months now. The Liberator material chest hasn't been used in months. You get 443 resource supply chest, which is nothing. You get a couple thousand loyalty. Couple 60-minute speed up and 26 champion symbols. Which, nothing. You're getting nothing, basically. That's just as simple as it is. You're getting nothing. I'm trying to see if I can see the previous events, but I can't. So, and I'm not just complaining about this for me. Like, the rewards should be rewarding for traps, fillers, and rally leads. Right? Make it that... Give people a reason to place top 10. Right? Give people resources back. Give people loyalty back. Give them a reason to want to even pay $5 to go to freaking Pello or Thermo or Marathon. Make it a reason for people to compete. Otherwise, it's not even worth going anywhere. And a lot of the people that are here, which are T3 players, are shielded 6 days a week. They wait till Thursday to come play, and it's not even worth it. It's not. And so, like, the way it's headed, everybody's selling their account. I don't want to hear it. Like, that's the truth to it. People sell their accounts. Everybody is selling their goddamn account on the game. Nobody wants to play anymore. And it's because you guys are not adapting to what the people want into the state of the game. The state of the game, it's too defensive and it's too expensive to do anything about it. Make things cheaper. Make it obtainable to get these rewards. Make the rewards worth it, and people are going to spend and have fun. Right? So, hopefully that explains, you know, how I feel about the game and probably how plenty of people feel. You know, there's people in the game who built their trap accounts who don't even get hit anymore. Right? So what's the point? Right? Like, you build a trap to get hit. You don't build a trap to just sit there and look pretty. And if I'm getting capped by the same person once or twice, I'm not going to hit him again. Right? There needs to be more attack because it's easy to obtain defense, but it's harder to attack people. And the solution is not a $25,000 monster. So that's really the only video I can make about this damn game for the last 2 weeks because there hasn't been any real good updates. The only other thing that's been happening is, you know, they're merging kingdoms faster. Give us back also the free ports. I don't know why you guys decided to make it, you know, $20 to port to a different domain. I've already expressed to them this. They said that free ports will be coming again, maybe at the end of this month, that they didn't take it away, but I haven't seen it back. What other news do we have? I hit 400 million. Nothing special, but first to hit 400 million, it was fun. That's why I decided to play this Pello. Shout out Spartacus. I said I would yell his name on the show, on the video. And shout out Skag and Lois and Brooke and all my people. But yeah, I do. Listen, I've been yelling for a change in rally times or attack for the last 2 months. Okay, I've been screaming it. Okay, I've been begging for it. All right. I hope they put something in the game in the next week or two that doesn't ask us to spend $15,000. But I asked them to put cheaper resources. They did. I asked them to make things cheaper. In a sense, they did. They're doing updates, but they're doing updates on things that are useless. You know, they broke some of this stuff that people really do. I don't do this stuff, to be honest with you. The bandits and all this other crap. I hate it, but people enjoy doing that stuff. So that's the rant for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see what happens in the next week or two. I have a good feeling something's gonna come out. I don't know what it is. Peace.